Embarking on this milestone year is exciting for all of us, but especially for the Building on Our Dreams Anniversary Committee, who have been busy planning this year's celebration under the leadership of co-chairs Mary Ann Frank and Mike Krusek. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge that committee and all of their hard work and direct people to the website celebratewoodridge.com to get up-to-date information on the activities that are planned for this year. As we saw in the video, one cornerstone of our success over the past 50 years has been the development of a strong, diverse business community. In these difficult economic times, it is more important than ever to maintain a strong, collaborative relationship between the business community and local government. Businesses provide key services, amenities, and tax revenues, while local government provides the services and infrastructure necessary for businesses to succeed. The Village of Woodridge is committed to the continued success of our local businesses. To work towards this goal, the Village adopted a business retention plan in 2002. The intent of the business retention plan was to increase communication with local businesses, provide businesses with additional development resources, and to strengthen the relationship between local businesses and the village. The plan identified 19 action steps, which included the publication of a business resource guide and community directory, conducting business breakfasts, luncheon programs, and business retention interviews. The final action named by the Business Retention Plan was to complete a business retention survey to assess how well the village implemented the other 18 Business Retention Plan action items. The survey was mailed and emailed to all 400 business entities within the village. The results of the survey indicated that nearly 95% of the businesses are satisfied with village services. Additionally, respondents noted they felt the village provided a business-friendly environment. As our local businesses prosper, so also does our community. I am proud to say that the results of the Business Retention Survey indicate that Woodridge continues to do an excellent job of maintaining a strong, pro-business environment. Let us hear from the business community firsthand about what it is like to operate a business in Woodridge.
Just like a resident selecting a place to call home, businesses have many choices when picking a location. However, with all of the choices in the area, a few key factors make Woodridge stand out. These factors include a great location, a reliable and well-trained workforce, and a local government, chamber, and community that supports local business. We will now turn to three businesses: Hendrickson Truck Suspensions, Bridge Development, and Home Run Inn Pizza, in order to get three different perspectives on why businesses come to Woodridge. And in the case of Bridge Development, why developers see Woodridge as a valuable place to make an investment.
We were looking to expand at the time. We had a relatively small engineering, marketing, and sales office, along with a very, very small R&D lab. We purchased some property in the Waterfall Glen area of Woodridge and built a nice office building and an R&D lab. And we occupied it, it was around the fall of 1990.
We built this plant in 1996. We were one of the first buildings in International Center here, and we chose the location back then because of the infrastructure that was built around our expressways, as well as the site in itself. We were finding that as we were coming down I-55, there was quite a lot of land available, but most of it was contaminated. In 1996, clean land was a high priority. So it was the infrastructure and the fact that it was nice, clean land.
Not only did these powerhouse businesses choose Woodridge as a valuable location for an initial investment, but they see value in continued investment in the community.
We're doubling the size of our lab. We're hoping to occupy that next summer. Once it's built, we'll be putting in more specialty equipment that requires more highly trained people. We'll be looking to bring more people in, and that's a key reason why we're in this area. Our company has facilities located throughout North America. They're all very good facilities. They do a fantastic job at manufacturing our products, some local engineering, but in terms of the really, really high-end, high-tech validation that we do, this location of Woodridge is perfect for us, and we're looking forward to being here for a very long time.
We just got done with an expansion a year and a half ago, which went very well. We added 20,000 square feet onto our plant, and it was to increase our productivity. It took us up close to a 200% increase for productivity, and we're also on the drawing boards right now to have another expansion of another 40,000 square feet, which will increase for distribution and freezer space, but that is likely in about 2 to 4 years. When we came here, we were selling pizzas primarily in the Chicagoland area and some parts of Wisconsin, some parts of Indiana. Now we're in 22 states. We're actually selling in Korea. It is very interesting to me, and our roots lie on the southwest side of Chicago, but Woodridge is our corporate base right now, and all of our ingredients come out of here for all of our restaurants. We have pizzas coming out of Woodridge that's going to be, I would predict, in the next 5 to 10 years all over the world. So that is an exciting accomplishment.
In addition to business reinvestment, developers continue to see opportunities in the community. Even though Woodridge is largely built out, developers are focusing on the smaller lots or infill lots here, rather than targeting larger plots elsewhere.
To a large degree, Woodridge, while it's still a growing community, is closer into the city. What we call infill development is, we think, very valuable, and it's a good niche to be in terms of industrial development. And whereas you can see a lot of very large industrial developments happening further south, southwest, and in the I-80 corridor, the I-55 corridor really has developed profoundly in the past 10 years. The lots that are remaining have been generally difficult, or the last lots to develop, and have just presented a pretty good opportunity to provide an important supply for a need in the marketplace.
When asked why business and developers continue to see Woodridge as a valuable community, part of the answer lies in location, location, location.
This area has simply just gotten more accessible for the whole industrial community.
It's a phenomenal location for any business coming in. I was the first building, I believe, to be built on this side of International Center. Today, I marvel at all the locations that have come around me. So I think you have the dynamics of easy access. We like being so close to the 2 expressways and being able to get anywhere in the city from this location.
Final factor that businesses highlighted about Woodridge was the ease of doing business in town and the accessibility of the local government to developers.
It's very expensive to start pursuing a project like this, and if you are not provided with good guidance, you can get very far down the road and have some very rude surprises. In Woodridge, that just hasn't happened. We've had extremely good communication with staff at all levels and good guidance. The board has obviously given good guidance to staff and power to the staff to make some decisions and help move things along so that the process goes smoothly. It can be very time-consuming, it can be expensive, and the bottom line is, at the end of the day, you want to know that your project is going to happen.
One of the main factors when you look at where you want to go is the ease of doing business and the ease of accessibility to the local government. I have businesses in several communities, and I'll say this, that Woodridge is by far the most progressive and easiest government officials to get a hold of and work with. We've experienced that since 1996 through to today.
Great location, a highly skilled workforce, and support from local government make Woodridge a great place to do business.